Morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Students, I, Navninder Kaur, your English teacher, and today I will discuss all the chapters regarding subjective test. As we already read these chapters in previous classes, so I would like to ask some questions related to these chapters. Then I will explain it in brief. Now tell me, who is the poet of the poem Rain on the Roof? Yes, the name of the poet is Coates Kinney. And now the next question is, what do you know about the story The Lost Child? This story is about a small child who gets lost in a fair. And the last question is, name the two musicians about whom is discussed in the chapter The Sound of Music. Yes, the musicians are Evelyn Glennie and the another one is Bismillah Khan. Well, students, I am beginning with the explanation of the poem Rain on the Roof. As you know, this poem is written by Coates Kinney. From the title of the poem, Rain on the Roof, we can make out that the poem is about the rain. The poet is telling us about the memories he has of the rain. The poem Rain on the Roof talks about the poet's varied reactions to the sound of raindrops which are falling on the roof of his house. Moreover, he also says that the raindrops at the night are like tears which are shed by the sad dark night. He loves to lie in the bed and hear that rain falling on the roof of his room because it gets back sweet memories of the past of his life. He says that the sound of raindrops helps him fall asleep and gives him sweet dreams. At last, he has memories of his loving mother who would put them to sleep. Now, it is all about the poem Rain on the Roof. Now, the next chapter is The Lost Child. As you all know, this is the story of a small child who gets lost in the fair. It was the season of spring. The people of the village came out of their houses in the colorful attire or dresses and walked towards the fair. A child you can see in the picture with his parents was going to the fair and was very excited and happy. He was attracted to the stalls of toys and sweets, though his father got angry. But his mother pacified him and diverted his attention towards other things. The child moved forward but once again lagged behind because his eyes were caught by one thing or the other every now and then. As they moved forward, the child wanted the various things on the stalls. His mouth watered, seeing sweets decorated with gold and silver leaves. He wanted his favorite Buffy, but knowing that his parents would refuse on the ground that he was greedy, he walked ahead. Then he saw beautiful garlands of gulmohar but didn't ask for it. Then he saw another snake charmer and a roundabout swing. As he stopped to ask his parents for permission to enjoy the swing, to his astonishment, there was no reply. Neither his father nor his mother was there. Now the child realized that he was lost. He ran here and there but couldn't find them. The place was overcrowded. He got terrified, but suddenly a kind hearted man, you can see in the picture again, who took him up in his arms and consoled the bitterly weeping child. He asked if he would like to have a joyride, but the child sobbed, I want my father, I want my mother. The man offered him sweets, balloons, and garland, but the child kept sobbing, I want my father, I want my mother. So, this is about the story of a small child, because now he realizes that the materialistic things are nothing in front of his parents. Now, the last chapter is The Sound of Music, which divides into two parts. Each part focuses on two musicians. In the first part is about Evelyn Glennie, and the second part is about Bismillah Khan. Part 1 throws light on Evelyn's life and struggles to become a successful musician. Students, you will learn that she is a multi-percussionist. She has the talent to play hundreds of instruments perfectly. It tells how she gained international recognition. And one thing which is more interesting, that is, Evelyn is profoundly deaf. The musician learned to listen to music through her body and not ears. She does not hear music, she feels it. You will learn that she was 11 years old girl when she found out that she had trouble in hearing. Nonetheless, that didn't stop her from pursuing her career in music. Thus, her teacher, Ron Forbes, was the one to recognize her talent. He unlocked the doors to her potential and helped her achieve the impossible. She is now one of the most renowned names in the music industry. She has many accolades and awards to her name and serves as a great inspiration to the specially abled community. That is all about the chapter of Evelyn Glennie and her life. The next part comes the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan, as well as the origin of Shehnai. It was Bismillah Khan who popularized this instrument and took it to the world stage. He broke the myth of Shehnai not being capable to create independent tunes. He came from a family of musicians. Further, Bismillah Khan had a very secular upbringing. He grew up practicing on the banks of River Ganga. He went to the mosque as well as the temple. After achieving immense success, he was awarded various titles also. He is also a recipient of the highest civilian award of India, the Bharat Ratna. In addition to that, he has won all three awards of Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, and Padma Vibhushan. Interestingly, students, he was the first person to be invited to play Shehnai at the Red Fort, which is in Delhi, in 1947, when India got freedom, while the Independent Day. Most importantly, he represented India on the international stage as well. An auditorium in Tehran is also by his name. Moreover, despite many opportunities, Bismillah Khan never left his hometown, that is Varanasi. He dedicated his whole life to music and passed away in the year 2006. So, this is all about the three chapters, you can say, and one poem, The Rain on the Roof. I believe it is more easy for you all to remind all the major things I discussed about all these chapters. Well, all the best for this subjective test, which will be on 18th of August on Tuesday. Thank you. Have a nice day.